Hello everyone, welcome to the explanation. So in this video tutorial I'll be covering old question discussion on topic pointer part 2. Okay, so part 1 I have already uploaded, and part 1 consists of theory part and around 2 questions from program. Fine, so this is in part 1. So in part 2 I'll be covering all the programs. Okay, so let's start our question. So first question for today is, write a program that adds corresponding elements of two matrices if the element are positive, otherwise multiply the corresponding element using the concept of array to function and pointer. Fine, so okay, so we have some keywords are there. Okay, so write a program that adds corresponding elements of two matrices if the elements are positive, otherwise multiply the corresponding elements using the concept of array to function and pointer. So we have three concepts we are using here, that is array, function and pointer. Fine, so it is a good question. So it has been asked in 2067 Ashwin, and this question singly this can be asked for 8 to 10 to 12 marks. Okay, so this comes under long question. So without any delay, let's start the solution part. So fine, so I think this will take 2 or 3 pages, so I'll be rubbing the pages and performing the solution for this. So we'll start with has include stdio.h. Fine, so let's declare a function add mul, because we are going to add and then multiply. So I'm naming it as add mul, you can name it as it is, and I'm going to declare and I'm going to initialize matrices. So this is one matrix, this is another matrix, and this is our third matrix. Okay, so as I told you in last video, compulsory we have to give the size of column. Okay, the size of row can be excluded, but size of column should be always included. And also I'll take 2 integer. Fine, so this is function declaration. Going to main part. Okay, going to main part, I'm going to declare some matrices. So I'll be declaring a matrix of size 10 by 10, a B matrix of size 10 by 10, and a C matrix of size 10 by 10, and M for row and for column, and 2 variables I and j. Fine, so now I'll be asking printf enter the order of matrix. Okay, I'll be entering the order of matrix. Next is scanf %d address of m, address of n. Okay, so next I will enter printf enter element of first matrix. It's a first matrix. Okay, so it will be for I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. Next is for j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Okay, so printf, or directly we can ask for scanf part. Let's not make it more lengthy. So scanf %d address of AI and J. Okay, so this is our first matrix. So let's go to next page. Okay, so second matrix. Okay, so again I'll be asking printf enter element of second matrix. Okay, so for I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. For j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Okay, so again scanf percentage d address of b, I and j. Fine, so this is our second matrix. Now I'll be calling my function add mul and I'll pass all my three matrices, okay, A, B and C, and my number of rows and columns. Fine, so after going to this function, it will perform the addition and multiplication accordingly. It will come back and then we are going to display the resultant matrix. Okay, so let me write here only printf the resultant matrix will be okay. So for I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus. For j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Okay, printf percentage d c I j. Fine. Okay, now let's go to the function part. So this is my third page and I'll be writing the function part, that is void add mul. So there I'll be receiving my matrix A using this, matrix B and matrix C, and then there will be int m and int n. Fine, so int I and j. For I equals to 0, I less than m, I plus plus, it is I. Okay, for j equals to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. Fine. Okay, so we are going to access the element. Okay, so again I'm discussing this. So if you want to write aij in the form of pointer, so you have to write it like this: star star a plus I plus j. Right, so I'm going to use the same symbol here because they have asked to write us in pointer notation. So if star star a plus I plus j, okay, is greater than equals to 0, and star star b plus I, okay, plus j is greater than equals to 0. Okay, if this is equals to 0, and then okay, so then we have star star c plus I plus j equals to star star a plus I plus j plus star, this is j, okay, j star star b plus I plus j. Okay, else we are going to add this, else we will be multiplying the elements. Okay, so multiply, we have star star c plus I plus j, why it's coming like this, plus j equals to star star a plus I, okay, plus j. This is into, okay, this is into here. So again for element star star b plus I plus j. Okay, so in this way, fine. So in this way, either we are going to add or we are going to multiply according to the condition. Fine. So this is the solution. Okay, hope you got the solution for this. Let's go to second question. So question number 2 is I think this sorting question I think we did previously. Yeah, I think in first part we did this sorting question. Fine, so I'll be skipping this question. Let's so using pointer concept, write a program to count number of character and number of words in a line of text entered by the user. Fine, so this question has been asked in 2069 Chaitra. Let's go to the solution part very quickly. So has include, we will write here. Okay, so void main, we have char ch and the size will be, let us suppose the size as 20, count 1 0 and count 2 equals to 0. So printf enter a, okay, enter a sentence, let us say, or line, and we'll get that. So for I equals to 0, okay, and we are using the notation of pointers, so ch plus I is not equals to new line I plus plus if, okay, ch plus I equals to space, so we are going to c1 plus plus, okay, c1 plus plus, and then c2 plus plus. Fine. So next, in next page I am going to print that value. So next page I will be printer number of words equals to percentage d c plus plus, and printf number of characters equals to percentage d c2 plus plus. Fine, so this is the solution. Let's go to question number 3. So question number 3 is write a program to read a string from user and use a user defined function to copy the content of the read string into another character array, changing lowercase letter to upper if any. Okay, use pointer to process the string, they say. It has been asked in 2070 ASAR. Fine, let's go to solution part. So again has include, so let us void, okay, void, and we are going to write a program to read a string from user defined function to copy the content. Okay, so let us make a function copy for this. Void main char, okay, string variable of pointer type I am making, enter a string gets str, and we are going to call the function and pass the string variable here. So printf string after conversion, it will going to print the string. Fine. So this is the main function. Let's go to the function. So it is void copy char star ch int I equals to 0. So while star of ch plus I is not equals to new line, if star of ch plus I is greater than equals to small a and star of ch plus I is less than equals to small z, so star of ch plus I equals to star of ch plus I minus 32, I plus plus semicolon, I plus plus semicolon. This is the answer. Next is let's go to the fourth number question, I guess. So write a program using pointer to swap the value of two variables where swapping operation is performed in separate function. Fine. So this is a pass by reference question. It has been asked in 2072 Shravan, and this question also carries 8 marks. Fine. So this is one of the most important question. So let's include, let us make a function void swap, and we'll use the concept of pointer here. Void main. So let us consider a value x equals to 10, y equals to 20. Printf. So if you don't know the concept of call by reference, we have already uploaded the video in our channel in very detailed video, so you can go and see that, and after that you can come here. I'm just going to provide the solution part here. X equals to %d and y equals to %d, x comma y. We are going to swap by using the address. So that's why it is called pass by address. Value after swap. So we are going to print the value %d, y equals to %d, x comma y. Fine. Next page I am going to write the function. So it is void swap int star p int star q int temp equals to star p equals to star q equals to temp. Fine. So this is the solution for this question. Now going to another question. Fine. Let's go to another question, that is 5 number question. Write a program to read 2 integer on the user, pass it to function that calculate HCF and LCM and display the result from main function they say. This has been asked in 2066 GESTR for 8 marks. Fine, so let's go to the solution part. So has include, okay, so we'll write function can void HCF LCM. Okay, I think this is not here. Void HCF LCM int pointer variable and a pointer variable. We are declaring this function void main. Okay, so int a, b, HCF and LCM. Okay, so we are going to print the two number, that is a and b. So enter two number. Okay, scanf %d address of a, address of b. Okay, we'll write HCF LCM. We are calling this, we are passing a and b, and we are passing, okay, we are passing the address of two variable, that is HCF and LCM. Printf HCF equals to %d and LCM equals to %d. Right, HCF and LCM. Next, let's go to the function part. So it is void HCF LCM int x int y, it is x, okay, y int star h int star L for LCM. Okay, so we are going to declare two variable. So min equals to x is less than, this is x, okay, x less than y, then x, else y. For I equals to minimum, I greater than equals to 1, I minus minus. If x mod I equals to 0 and y mod I equals to 0, star h equals to I, and we will break this, else star of LCM equals to x into y divided by star of h. Okay, so in this way you can solve this question. Next, question number 6. Write a program to calculate sum and average of integer number between m and n. Okay, so this is n, so m and n are read from keyboard using pointer, they say. Okay, fine. So let's go to the solution part. Void main int, let us consider a variable m and a pointer variable pm. Fine, so pm will consist the address of m. Again, let us consider a variable n and a pointer variable pn, so pn will consist the address of n. Again, a pointer variable sum and star of psum, so this psum will consist the address of sum. Another variable average and a pointer variable p-average, and this p-average will consist the address of average itself. Let's go to another page. So we have printf enter value of m and n. Okay, so m is less than n, of course. So scanf percentage d pm comma pn. Okay, I think here I left address. Fine. So while star of pm less than equals to star of pn, okay, star of psum will be equal to star of psum plus star of pm, and star of pm equals to star of pm plus 1. Fine. So it will be printf sum equals to percentage d psum and p average equals to float star of psum divided by n minus m plus 1. Let me put this in bracket. So we'll print the value of average. So average equals to percentage of star of average. Okay, it is the average. Fine. So this can be solved in another way also. You can try for some other ways. Next question is, okay, again there is a question for sorting. Okay, so take care, this sorting question is very important. So I think these are the types of questions that can be asked from pointer chapter. Okay, fine. So next I'll be making a all question discussion video on structure. Okay, structure part. So till then, stay safe and like, share and subscribe our channel. Please share these videos to your friends also and ask them to subscribe our channel. Thank you and stay safe.